Okay, today's an interesting day in the sense of the Chinese curse. I posted on Facebook about the roof work she had to do 2 days ago, and she went up today to remove the temporary fix she had inside that would catch any extra water, and discovered that there was something worse going on. We had a cracked rafter. She's going to film herself up there here in a second, showing you what she's doing, but that's where she is right now, people. Yes, that is her lovely leg, and that's as far as I can get. It's a fun place up there. Not. Just don't push any buttons.
Don't push any buttons?
It's on.
Okay, so where am I? I am going up into the attic, into the crawl space. I've been here for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, up and down, up and down. Okay, so here's what happened. Welcome to our crawl space. I wasn't going to do this because, as you know, I am not the cameraman. At one point, this insulation was pink. It no longer is. You can see, if you look, you can see where I put packing material, styrofoam, and everything else up in here in bags. So, okay. Over on that part of the roof, 2 days ago, there was a storm that knocked a head-sized hole in the roof and damaged the ceiling. I'm coming through this hole, so this may be rocky. Okay, so I fixed that in the freaking rain, got that fixed, and now I came up here to remove the tarp I'd put in here and the pan that I'd put, that in case it kept leaking after I fixed it, I would know, first off, and second off, it would quit soaking the room, the ceiling in my room. But when I came up here today to take down the tarp, I noticed this. You can't see it now because I've already scabbed it, but it was a cracked rafter. So what do we do about a cracked? It's not even the cracked rafter. The rafter's okay, but the support for the rafter had cracked, and the entire rafter had come down, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So what am I doing? So I came in here, I put in that little board there. I put this on, I attached it here first on this side of the crack. And it was hanging down, like I said, that's how I know it was 1.5 inches to 2 inches, because it was hanging down over here. That is a scissor jack. That is a little piece of Michigas wood. I've got the scissor jack setting over the joist. I put the Michigas wood in, and I jacked this back up and then screwed it into place there. So now, and I'm getting ready to put this little board here to kind of hold that up even more. And then I've got a board here that I actually cut on an angle that will slide into here and fix back to this bottom board, and should give me a nice good tight right under the cut. So I'm not showing you, I'm showing you this. That's what I'm showing you. Okay, I'm not good with the camera. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And see, I've actually cut an angle on the bottom so it'll fit right there, and then I'll tighten it in and I will screw it all down, and that is right under the crack. So there you go. That's what I'm doing today. And how are you? Bye. Now I drop it to Lynn.
You can close that arm. Close that arm. It's okay.
Huh?
Just close that arm.
Okay.
Okay, it is on.
Okay. So.
Be sure you're filming what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll try. Okay. So the fix is done. I'll put in an extra board there at the end just to hold the top, even though it was screwed to the 2x4. And see, I've got it all screwed to the 2x4 up there. All along there where that's, and then I've got this right underneath where the crack was. And then I put in an extra one just because, and I put that one down there again just because you can't make something too strong. Now, is it the most beautiful work I have ever done? No, it's ugly as fucking sin. But look at the rest of this place. Do we really care what it freaking looks like? And here's the thing. I don't like to get up into tight, nasty, dirty fucking spaces like this. So when I'm here, I do everything. There, over there, I don't even know if you can see it. Over that direction is the attic fan. So while I was up here, I greased the shit out of it. That's the second time it's been done in 30 years. You know, maintenance, people. Okay, so now I'm going to have Lynn hand me up a couple of things that I put in here just in case of, which is I'm going to put a bag full of plastic bottles and a hatchet in here, because if there should be a massive flood, which it would have to be a weird thing like a dam broke or the dam in Alma breaking, and I don't even know that that would get us, but if it does, I don't want to have to come to the attic for safety and then be trapped. So here you go. So here's some bottles, which will make flotation devices. In fact, you just leave them in the bag and use it like that as a little raft. And there's the hatchet. There's the hatchet. So I'm going to put them right there. Now, all these little boards that you're seeing down here on the ground here, I put those in. I add some every time I'm up here. I just take whatever I've got that's the right length and I just scab it on there. Again, not pretty. But it's an area to crawl around in when I do have to get here, so I don't have to straddle rafters. It ain't hurting anything, it's just strengthening everything. And if we had to stay in here, we'd actually have a place to stand. So, not saying that's going to happen, but if you can prepare for something, why the fuck wouldn't you? Well, that's all for me today. Such a happy day. I love when I get to do things like this. It's my favorite thing. Until next time, good luck.
Okay, and 2 days later, here's, you can see the dark spot on the ceiling. You can probably notice that it starts at the ceiling fan because of course it flows to the point of least resistance and comes out, so it came out. She kept saying she thought she heard a washing machine running or something. It was really weird, and then she woke up and she ended up having a puddle in the bed with her, and she said, I know, I didn't get that excited last night. So anyway, she said when this dries, because it was soaking wet when she said it, and bulging. It's not bulging now, which is good. It means it's drying really well. She said when this dries, it's going to look like a bearskin rug. She said I might paint some claw marks and some eyeballs and a little nose, and yeah, I don't know. Probably a bunch of kills and some paint eventually, but it did dry out, and this is what it looks like though when it comes through years and years of really old fiberglass insulation and dust and dirt up in the attic, etc. So it brings all the dirt through with it. Fun.